How are we doing, guys? So we're gonna be diving into a forecast session for this coming week. It's basically about it's the 23rd today, and we're starting off the week on the 24th, ending the week on the 29th. So right now we're just gonna be looking at a few pairs. After all, it's a Monday, and it's basically gonna be the last week of trading. So we know that most of the last week of trading is genuinely a lot of technicals, not a lot of fundamentals, but we will get some fundamentals here and there. But for the most part, we're just going to be straight up technical work throughout the week. And this is literally like the hardest week to trade out of the month. If you don't know, the easiest week to trade is the second week of markets, especially after your non-farm payroll. It's literally the best week to trade. So now we're just going into technical. So within this week, we're just looking at scalping, strictly scalping. We're not looking to swing any trade because there's a lot of technicals that can get mixed up and everything, and you don't want to be caught in the slicer. Okay, so we're just going to start off by checking our economic calendar. As we always do, we need to be aware of what fundamental influences are going to come within the market. So we have to be ready for those influences. You don't just want to see a spike and not know what the spike is for, or get chopped out because you are not really focused on your fundamentals. So focus on your fundamentals and your technicals so that you can get a clear view of how basically the week is going to go, you see. So for all of our technicals, for all of our fundamentals, I'm sorry, we check them on investing.com, guys. This is the best fundamental news related platform you'll find out there. For me, it works. There's a lot of platforms out there. I personally recommend investing.com to my community, and I've been using investing.com for the past 6 years, and I've never missed any news release. I'm always alert. I'm always sharp. I'm never lacking, and I like to thank investing.com for putting me on with such information, which I can handle and be able to be prepared, be prepared. Because you know what they say, um, failure to prepare is preparing to fail. You see, so yeah, we don't want to be caught on the wrong side. It's something different if you already prepared for it and the market just hits you. It does happen, but it also shows the market would have hit you even harder if you did not have any preparation in sight. You see, so yeah, man. Let's get into it. So we're going to be looking at this week as well. So Sunday, quiet. So for our Monday, we have European. We're not going to be looking at anything European specific. As you should know, I usually trade American pairs. So I'm looking for strictly American fundamentals, still keeping an eye out. So we have the S&P Global CIPS UK Manufacturing PMI. So we also have the PMI being released for America. That's 9:30 American New York time. In our time, that's going to be around 5:15. It's going to be around, no, I'm sorry, 6:15. It's going to be about quarter to 7, actually. So it's going to be a little bit late. So Monday, we're not seeing a lot of fundamental influences. We have the CBI, consumer, but since it's about the fourth month, this drops every week. But since the fourth week, it's not going to have as much influence on the market as well. We have our building permits, so we're not going to be trading any real estate stocks, new home sales as well. So the first one that we find is crude oil, which affects the American economy as well, because since they started producing oil for them, so it's going to affect the American economy. More so is going to affect oil. So it drops at 10:30, which is around about 5:30 Central African time. And then we have a very big one coming this Tuesday. it's the Fed's interest rate decision happening at 2, which is 8 p.m. And it's going to be fucking big, guys. Like, trust me, whenever the Feds speak and decide about the rates, it's going to move the market. So straight out of the gate, we have Tuesday as our big fundamental day, and this will affect the market for the week coming. So it's actually a game changer. This is a big fundamental here, guys. We have the press conference as well, which is 30 minutes after it gets released. So it's going to be a lot of volatility in America around about the times they close, which is around 8 p.m. South African time. This is 2 in America. So oh, sorry, guys. What I was looking at was actually Wednesday. So that's for Wednesday. We have the crude oil interest rate and the press conference. Getting into Thursday, okay, we have something coming up, literally 2:30 on our side, at 8:30 in the morning in America. And then we have the GDP dropping for the second quarter. So this is not a monthly GDP. This is for the second quarter, how the second quarter is basically going to perform, or how it's performing currently. So yeah, guys, actually, I recant my statement. It's gonna be a very big fundamental week, and it got me so excited. I'm so excited. I won't even lie. Then we have initial jobless claims, which drops every Thursday. The most effective initial jobless claims you'll find is the initial jobless claims for the first week, which is the one that's before NFP. So we're still also going to be trading it. There's a lot of fundamental, guys, and all of this is dropping at 2:30. So we need to get our accounts ready and withstand and embrace in the goodness of the market. Okay, Friday. What do we have on Friday? Friday, we have nothing. I'm seeing nothing. Oh, okay, core. Okay, core price index. Friday, we are still moving. And you know, Friday is actually a big volatile day. So literally starting from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's gonna be big, guys. Like, it's gonna be big. I hope nobody misses out on this. Like, I know it's been a while since I did these videos. I just been traveling and in and out and everything. But yeah, that wraps it up. So let's hit the chart. Let's go on the actual charts. Let's see what we're seeing. Market is currently closed as well. So yeah, let's see what we are currently seeing, guys. So I was basically eyeing this setup here. As you can see on this setup, we've been respecting trend. We've been respecting trend ever since this double top. Trend is being respected, and there's a lot of liquidity being brought in. We have some gaps as well, but these gaps are followed by retail traders filling in the market, you see. So we had a gap, retail traders filling in, another gap, retail traders filling in, chowing out retailers, retailers filling in again. So there's a lot of retailer movement here. We're looking at our last point of interest, which is here. So what I'm seeing in this formation, what it's creating is basically a head and shoulders. I see this shoulder, I see that shoulder, I see another shoulder is trying to form here. But what I have in mind is that it should break and invalidate this structure, collect some more orders. As you see, the market just shifted. It just shifted aggressively. It didn't have time to collect some more orders. So I'm waiting for some order activations at this point. So this is why I have my setup around about this level. So if it breaks in the morning, it will still respect trend. It will still do some stop loss hunting and collect some orders, and then we'll get geared up to go up. So GBP USD is one of the pairs that I'm looking at. So you should always use your alerts, guys. Like, trust me. If you're on my community, you should use your alerts. Stay alerted. You know, don't miss out. Don't miss out on anything. So I'm just gonna log in an alert for GBP USD. So I'm gonna lock it in at the levels of one, a little bit before it gets to where I want it to. Okay, so yeah, that's literally where I want it. a little bit before it gets there so I can be alerted on time that, okay, the market is going to move. So basically at about 128, 160 created, and it's logged. Take it a little bit higher, put it here. Yes, put it right there. So we have GBP USD. AUD CAD. AUD CAD is also a pair that I'm currently looking at, but looking at the way it closed and how everything basically moved, I need to get up early for this one because this is a very good point of interest, point of interest. So this will be a nice setup. If we can just get an open high, just the market to pull back, collect some orders it left, and this could definitely be one very good opportunity. This could be one very good opportunity that we're finding ourselves in. So yeah, right here is where this is our point of interest right here. So if the market can open up, collect some more orders and leave. So GBP AUD moves at my time around in the morning. So I'm still trying to gather up if I'm still going to wake up in the morning for some of these pairs or what, because you can see all of the liquidities being brought in. There's no aggressive movement, but there's not a clear price action yet. This is one clear direction, but I need more direction. But this is where I will place it, where I'll place some of my entries. We're seeing the same thing happening on GBP NZD. And I would actually like GBP NZD there. You see, it's the same setup. And then there's so much liquidity backing up there. So I'm actually just going to log it in. It's literally like the same setup. Zero 8,696. 08696. That's where we're placing our Shala. That's where we have our alert. So I'm looking at GBP NZD. Wow, I'm actually looking at a lot of European based pairs. Ooh, what is going on? Like, this is actually a beautiful setup, guys. You can see this order block is actually validated. After this very huge candlestick shoot up spike, we got a rejection up here. Market came back. We're getting a formation, guys. So I think for this, I'm willing to wake up in the morning for this to see how far it actually goes. Just to see how far it actually goes. Yeah, this is a nice setup. We already got movement up, liquidity. We got our expansion. We got our inflation, drawdown, and then they collecting more. Formation is coming up. It literally is ticking all the boxes, guys. It's ticking all the boxes. So we also have GBP, JPY as well that we're looking at. So yeah, it's actually a few that we're looking at now. And it's actually scary since most of them are European based. So I guess I have to shift my tactical trading for the coming week or for this coming Monday. Let me just say for this coming Monday. Yeah, so I'm gonna just put an alert there so I can always just have it here lingering. But this is something I'm going to look into more in the morning. Yeah. GBP NZD. Okay. Okay, thing here, it hasn't validated any order block and we're still coming from a straight shooter with so much momentum. And there's also a lot of liquidity here. So with pairs like this, I think I'll just monitor it as time goes. You don't have to get yourself infatuated with all of these pairs. So this looks the same as NZD USD and NZD CHIF. They all look the same. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna really get my hands into that. So in this instance, the market closed in the middle. See, and when market does that, it's just better to wait for it to open up in the morning and see where it goes. So I'm not looking at USD CHIF, USD JPY as well. It's in the middle. Okay, USD CAD. I see USD CAD is actually approaching some very nice levels. Yes, some very nice levels. Yeah, it's actually approaching some very nice levels. I won't even lie, guys. This is a nice level. I think I'll also wake up for USD CAD. The problem with USD CAD is that it's the people that own this market, which is your United States and the Canadians, their markets will be off in the morning. So I'm actually just perceiving an order collection. So as you can see from here, we had a volume came through. We had a breakout of the volume, and now we're mitigating an order block. And that's how we trade volume. Let the volume escape. Once it escapes, it will mitigate an order block. And then we take the reversal trade. It's literally textbook. So yeah, on this point, I'm looking at USD CAD as well. So I'm gonna put that on my alert. In a USD CAD around these levels, 32290. Yeah, so that's why I'm also looking at USD CAD. So they'll probably just mitigate, consolidate throughout the Asians. We'll probably get some movement around the London session. Sorry about that, guys. So USD ZAR. Okay, yeah, like this is an exotic pair. I really don't trade USD ZAR. It's just an exotic pair for my liking. I just like to keep track of my country's performance at the end of the day. Apple, okay, no. Euro USD. I did say I'm not going to trade Euro actually throughout the week. Hmm. But, but, but actually, guys, this is a good setup. Ask me why. So we had a mitigation here. We have a discount level. Price broke through and it did validate this discount level. We got some movement. Price did come and validate this discount level. It validated the discount level. Price went up and it confirmed a premium and the price shifted down. But the problem with this is that there was not enough orders for this movement to carry on. And now we're seeing the price inflating at our previous highest point within this particular time frame we're looking at. So with that being said, when we see inflation, it's just liquidity grabs, stop loss hunting, and all of that. So we should actually be excited when we start seeing a liquidity grab. So I'm looking at it inflating, and once the level comes back and consolidates to the premium, I'll be looking to take this trade. But it's the Euro NZD as well. I said I wasn't going to look at or even touch Euro, but with this pay, it actually looks nice. I just need to see as it comes back down and how it's going to react. So it's following NZD's Sydney times, which is around about 4. So usually anything NZD starts moving around 4 a.m. So around my time, that will be 4 a.m. in South African Johannesburg, UCT +2. So we'll be looking for some reaction here. But to be honest, I actually think I have my plate a bit full because there's about 4 markets that I'm looking at. And yeah, the euro, okay, I'm not even gonna try and touch the euro that much, but I'm seeing a supply and demand going on. Seeing a supply and demand going on. And with this supply and demand, it could just respect. So yeah, yeah, Euro Chief is also another one on my list. But I'm not gonna pay too much attention to it. So currently we're looking at, there's also NASDAQ. So I actually don't touch NASDAQ until it's about 4. So also looking at NASDAQ, there was a huge movement. If I do wake up in the morning and it does continue, I will probably try and scalp a trade within the 1-minute chart during Asian. But other than that, I think I have my 5 pays. So, and NASDAQ, I always trade NASDAQ around. It doesn't matter. So we're looking to go bullish, USD CAD. We're looking to go bullish, GBP JPY. We're looking to go bullish, GBP NZD. And literally the only pair we're looking to go bearish on is GBP USD. So I'm seeing a lot of bears playing in the market. I'm seeing a lot of bears. I hope I do find the bears there, you know. I do hope I find the bears. So we're going bear on everything. I think I actually made a mistake on we're going bear on anything. I think I used the bulls instead of the bears. So we're going bear on anything. We're not seeing bulls throughout this whole week. So yeah, that's just the wrap of my technical and partly fundamental analysis of this coming week. But most of these, I'm looking to execute them on a Monday. So where there's no fundamentals at all. So it'll be straight up technical trading from Monday till Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is a lot of fundamentals. So I hope you guys did enjoy my forecasting session. I hope it brought light to you on what the market is going to do in this coming week as well. I'll be sending signals on my group. If you're trying to register for my group, you can just message me. I have emails on my profile, and you can find me on social media at Frederick the Savage on Instagram, and then I can enroll you into my community. And then I also have mentorship programs and account management as well. So yeah, I hope the trading gods will be with you this week, and have a blessed one, guys.